This is a J production.
Ready? Come on.
Hey y'all, so today is November 28th, 2017, and I am currently 15 weeks and 2 days, I believe. So something that I want to do is I want to try to do weekly pregnancy updates and baby bump updates. My pregnancy symptoms so far and the few differences between this pregnancy and my first pregnancy with William. My first pregnancy wasn't really that hard. Like, I guess it felt hard because, it was my first pregnancy, but now I'm realizing how easy that pregnancy was compared to this one. Now, with William, I was super busy. I was doing all types of different things. I was in school, I was working, I was walking all around campus. I didn't have the license, so I had to walk and bus everywhere. And I still was nowhere near exhausted. Nowhere near as exhausted as I was my first trimester with this baby. This baby, well, for like a whole month, I wasn't doing anything. Like this was when I first moved here. I didn't have a job yet, and I was just relaxing for a little bit. And I was miserably exhausted. Like, I couldn't do anything. I had no energy whatsoever, and it was miserable. Like, I was terrible. With William, I threw up 4 times my whole pregnancy. I was nauseous and I had lost of appetite, but it wasn't bad. With this one, I still have morning sickness. I still throw up, and I'm into my second trimester and I still have terrible morning sickness. I had no appetite whatsoever. Couldn't stand the thought of eating, but I was always hungry. And I was miserable too because I love eating and I felt like I couldn't. Oh, and I'm gonna do a baby bump. I'm gonna show y'all where I'm at with my stomach at 15 weeks. Every pregnant person is emotional and they have the attitude. It's a little bit harder to control your temper and whatnot. With him, it wasn't that bad. I was more emotional than usual. I'm not an emotional person, period. With him, I thought I was super emotional because, I was like, more than what I usually was. But with this baby, I'm extremely emotional. Like, any and everything makes me sad. Like, the thought of crying will make me bawl. Like, I will be bawling tears at just the thought of crying. And my temper and my attitude has been really hard to control. I'm usually really good at controlling my temper, but not during this pregnancy. I get so annoyed, so irritated. Like, that takes nothing to irritate me, and I don't like being that way. I've never been the type of person that likes to have attitude all the time. I don't even like to be around people that always got a fucking attitude. I cannot stand a person that always got a fucking attitude. I don't like personally always having an attitude because it's like, that's not even something I would, want to be. That's not even a person I would personally want to be around. So that sucks. It really, and to have as much morning sickness and to feel as bad as I did during my first trimester, I still gained more weight during this pregnancy than I did with him. Somehow. I don't know how, but that's really it. Pickles. For some reason, with him, I couldn't eat pickles. I couldn't even stomach the thought of pickles. And I love pickles. I could eat pickles all day. But with him, I could not eat pickles for anything. But he hates pickles too, and so does his daddy. So I couldn't eat pickles. With this baby, I can eat a whole jar of pickles, and I love that. But other than that, that's about it. But, this was just a quick, like my first time trying to do, I guess, a update, pregnancy update, my first pregnancy update. Right now I'm in my second trimester and I'm feeling really good. I'm not too tired. I actually don't get much sleep at all. It hasn't been that bad. My eating's back up. But, oh, and I'm gonna do a baby bump and that will be it for this video. So this is where I am bump wise. I'm not that big, but my belly button has already started to pop. It popped really early at like 8 weeks. My belly button had already started to pop even before my stomach. So this is it. Not really that big, but I'm still pretty early. Wait, let me move it. There we go. And there she is. Not big at all. So I really want to try to do weekly pregnancy updates. I work 3 days a week, so more than likely videos will be posted on in between Sunday to Wednesday, because those are the days that I'm gonna have time to, you know, sit, record, edit, and do all that stuff. But, you know, if you want to follow me on my journey, you know, you can hit that like button and that subscribe button. And, oh, and there's a little bell, a notification bell that shows you when I post. But more than likely, most of y'all are family, so you'll see it on my Snapchat and Facebook until I get more followers that's not family. But thank you, and stay tuned for the next video.